2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And we talk a lot about the individual stars in this league, but Kenny, who are some of the guys that really make their teammates better?
Oh, numero uno, LeBron James. He is the guy that makes everyone better. John Wall, another guy who can make everyone better. Underrated in this category, Steph Curry makes his teammates better because his ability to play at that pace, Ernie, makes his teammates play better.
We'll go with that. Also go with the Ben Simmons, possibly Lonzo Ball. And if you talk about bigs, you got to go Nikola Jokic.
Or Jokic.
Jokic.
I like to go Jokic. You like
Ernie,
to say Jokic.
J-O-K is joke. I don't care where he's from or what people name, that's Jokic.
Well, J-O-K-E is joke, actually.
Yeah,
J-O-K-I-C is Jokic.
Jokic. All right. I guess it's Jokic then.
That's right, Shaqwa. That'll do it for us.
Good point.
Catch up with you later at the half.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers facing the Golden State Warriors. So the Lakers win the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Magic Johnson. Worthy out there with Perkins. Then it's Divac. And it's Scott in at the shooting guard position. Here's Mullen. And he banks in the layup. Mullen's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Warriors.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Here's Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick-and-roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
That's great, David. Thanks. They've got their hands full against a team that plays such tough D.
And that's why you got to be flexible in terms of your game plan, particularly on the offensive end. They might have to try a few different approaches till they find one that works.
Well, Greg, I think the best approach is a solid motion offense, a lot of back cuts, ball movement side to side. Against a team with this kind of defense, good movement is always the key to breaking them down.
Here's Hardaway after Magic Johnson's bucket. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Worthy. Shot from the low block. Magic knocks it down. He shot 52% from the field in his years with the Lakers.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. And Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Golden State moving the ball around. Passes it to Lister. Richmond kicks to Mullen. Clock at 6. Pass to Lister. Now Richmond. Mullen dishes to Hill. Over Perkins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Scott against Richmond. Scott kicks to Johnson. It's rebounded by Tyrone Hill.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
Pass to Hardaway to the inside. Lister, that's good.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now here's Worthy. It's Scott on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Whoa, the D caught a break on that play. I'm sure that is not the plan, leaving him so wide open.
Now Mullen. Inside, Hill. Drops in the layup for 2.
And you gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make guys better.
Outside, Scott lets it fly. Los Angeles with another miss.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
Johnson against Hardaway. Kicks it to Richmond. Back to Hardaway. Mullen against Perkins. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Hill. Tries again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Magic Johnson picks one up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Different look here for the Warriors. Tolbert's checked in for Hill. Higgins comes in for Mullen. Ellis checked in for Richmond. And it's Marshallonis in for Hardaway. And then for the Lakers. Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. Green comes in for Sam Perkins. And Drew's subbed in for Magic Johnson. So we can't get either to fall. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. The open shot by Worthy. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Marshallonis. Over Drew. They get the rebound and finish off by Lister.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean talk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
Yeah, fellas, he's a monster. He's never seen an offensive rebound he didn't think he could get to.
Now here's Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Scott, guarded by Ellie. Scott can't get it to go. The Warriors lead it. Higgins passes to Ellie. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And it's the Lakers' ball. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Drew, defended by Marshallonis. From the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot. Drew's got his first bucket of the night.
Look, I don't know how he got that one to go. About as tough of a shot as you can think of.
Here's Ellie. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Scott against Marshallonis. Can't hit the free throw line jump. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But that could change right here.
And Worthy throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now the pass to Marshallonis. Off target from three-point range. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Tolbert is out there with Higgins. Then it's Marshallonis. Then there's Askew. And it's McKeskey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. The Lakers trail. Passes it to Campbell. Right side Worthy. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Worthy's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Here's Askew. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Drew. Right side Worthy. And Scott has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Back to Worthy. Campbell kicks it over to Worthy. Here's Scott. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Drew, defended by Marshallonis. Pass to Green. Outside, Scott wants to get it to Worthy and does. That gives them the lead.
Shot's good.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Different look here for the Warriors. Hill, he's checked in for Tolbert. Mullen comes in for Higgins. Richmond, he's checked in for Askew. Hardaway is subbed in for Marshallonis. Evans is checked in for Los Angeles. Johnson comes in for Byron Scott.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
Now here is Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Mullen. Sinks the three-pointer.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Johnson against Richmond. Pass to Worthy. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And there's the pass to McKesson. On the wing, Hardaway. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes it to McKesson. And taken away by Johnson. Down low. What a look from Magic as the Lakers get the score. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to McKesky. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 4 to shoot. His first shot coming late. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's stolen by Divac. Here's Johnson. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 6.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Richmond kicks to Hardaway. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Lister's checked in for McKesky. Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Perkins comes in for Eldon Campbell. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Richmond. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Hill. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Johnson against Hardaway. Pass to Drew. Outside Worthy. Perkins, the pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I'll give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Richmond, the pass to Hill. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Thompson, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now here is Hardaway. No points in the game yet for him, and it's Lister missing.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
Warriors trail by 5. Feeds to Richmond. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here is Hardaway. The pass to Lister. Richmond outside. Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Hill doing layman's work there on the boards. Great at playing to his strengths and also a solid defender.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He doesn't get the second one.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here is Scott. Passes to Johnson. From 7. Nice jump shot. Good. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and the score began to tilt in their favor. It's now a 7-point lead for them here at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. They put you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
Well, they just didn't produce enough offense. I don't know if it's because they were expending so much energy on the defensive end, but clearly they have to take a look at this. What plays are we calling? And how can we improve that? And they have to do it fast, because if they don't, this game is going to run away from them.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. James Worthy having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
Terrific first half on offense. This is how you draw it up. We'll see if they can maintain that efficiency going forward.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Warriors trail by 7. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Perkins is out there with Divas. Then there's Scott. Then it's Worthy. And it's Johnson in at the 1. Here's Lister. Clock at 6. Back to Mullen. Golden State moving it around. Richmond kicks to Mullen. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers leading by 7. Left side, Worthy. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Richmond. A shot by Johnson, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Hardaway, no good. Inside. Sam Perkins converts.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Yeah, they love to get a bunch more of those in this half.
Pass to Lister. Now here is Mullen. He's guarded by Johnson. And there's the feed to Hill. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
0 for 3 now since halftime. Taking them a little while to find their rhythm.
Scott, the pass to Worthy. Johnson up top. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. C-Web, a big rule change. Defenders have to give jump shooters space to land. Your thoughts on that?
Great. Thank you. Think about if a guy is hot and you can't stop him, you should not be able to embellish with the rules by sliding your foot up under a guy. If we all remember, I believe that San Antonio was up a couple of years ago on Golden State at home in Game 1, and Pachulia inadvertently put his foot up under Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi was injured. You have to give shooters space to come down. You can't be thinking about that on the way down. We don't want players injured or hurt in this game because of a lack of paying attention to detail, and I think this rule really helps it. Defenders have done it for years. It could be viewed as dirty, but I'm glad the NBA did something about it. I'm very happy about it. And check this out. I'm going to see a lot of guys knocking down even more threes now.
Higgins is checked in for Golden State.
Warriors girls.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Richmond against Scott. Richmond, the pass to Higgins. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Richmond for 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Richmond's got 5 now.
It's big for them when he's hitting the 3. I mean, he makes the D work a lot harder.
Outside, Scott. Back to Johnson. Got a piece of it. Outside, Scott.
Los Angeles
And some changes here for the Warriors. Tolbert comes in for Lister, and Askew subbed in for Richmond.
Vincent Askew.
Warriors trail by 8. Inside, here's Tolbert. Divac with the block.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And it's good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Askew. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Marciulionis is checked in. And then for the Lakers, Thompson, he's checked in for Divac. And it's Green in for Perkins. Los Angeles leading by 7. Johnson outside. Right side Worthy. And Scott has it in the corner. The 15-footer. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Mullen. Drains the 19-footer. Mullen's got 7 points in the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Johnson right side. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Askew passes to Mullen. Here's Marciulionis. And it's off from three-point range. Scott finds Johnson. There's the pass to Green. Back to Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ellis checked in for Askew. And the Lakers also making a switch. Divac is checked in for Thompson. Here's Marciulionis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ellie passes to Tolbert. Here's Marciulionis, defended by Divac. Passes it to Tolbert. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Marciulionis. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Here's Marciulionis. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Tolbert against Worthy. Pass to Higgins. Here's Marciulionis. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Scott kicks to Johnson. Pass to Divac. Plenty of space. And again, no good by the Lakers. Warriors trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Scott with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Marciulionis. Johnson with the block. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Los Angeles leading by 9. They've got Hill. Richmond is out there with Marciulionis. Then it's Tolbert. And it's Ellie in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Johnson. Here's Marciulionis. Here's Richmond. And he lays it straight in. Richmond's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
Drew passes to Johnson. Warriors with the rebound. Hill's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Marciulionis. Right wing. Ellie passes to Hill. Here's Marciulionis. It's back to Hill. Shoots over Divac. Scott with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. He kicks it to Johnson. Puts one up from 19. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Lister's checked in for Golden State. Hardaway comes in for Ellie, and then for Los Angeles. Perkins comes in for Green, and Worthy subbed in for Drew. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off them a little.
Thank you, David. Johnson kicks it over to Worthy. There's the pass to Perkins. Outside Worthy. Shot on the wing. Perkins with the bucket.
And the noticeable thing about Perkins, everything he does is smooth, especially that jumper.
Hardaway against Johnson. Outside for Richmond. Here's Lister. Outside Hardaway. Over Johnson. Hill trying to break free. Hardaway, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Johnson right side. He dishes it to Divac, and he gets it to go.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
You know the saying, numbers don't lie. You can see it up there on the scoreboard.
Now here is Hardaway. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Down low. It's stolen by Divac. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Scott. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Outside Hardaway. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. With the shot. And he hits the jump shot.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Magic Johnson.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him. Now, here's Scott. Johnson left side. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Richmond, the pass to Hardaway. On the wing, Hill. For 3, Richmond sinks the triple. Richmond's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on it.
Richmond against Scott. Passes it to Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That's good from Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Hardaway. Kicks it to Richmond. 6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Byron Scott picks one up.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Richmond nails both of them. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side Worthy. And the Lakers with another miss.
Off target with was what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
Richmond against Scott. Hill kicks to Mullen. It's back to Hill. Second chance shot and stolen by Perkins. To the middle. Here's Worthy. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Chris Mullen.
And I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back in this one.
No chance. This game was over a while ago.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Los Angeles, Campbell, he's checked in for Divac. Green comes in for Sam Perkins. And Drews subbed in for Byron Scott.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's the Warriors now, trailing by 13. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Askew. Pass to McKeskey. 6 to shoot. Here's Askew. It's rebounded by Campbell. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
On the wing, Johnson. Defended by Marshallonis. Johnson outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.